All right, guys, we're going to look at a 1-point perspective drawing. I apologize for the shadow. I'm trying to get as much natural light as possible. But we're going to look at trying to practice drawing a 1-point perspective drawing. So it's going to look a little something like this. We're going to take our ruler and we're going to draw across the top of our page. Normally you'd want a little bit longer of a ruler, but that's all right for now. A nice light line. Take the ruler off, slide it up so it's perfect, and keep that straight line going. Very faint, you can barely see it. It's not meant to be a dark line. What we're going to do is we're going to put 2 dots on here. One there and one there. They don't have to be perfectly placed, but that's approximately where we want them. I'm going to put a VP1, VP2. That's for vanishing point 1 and vanishing point 2. So the first thing we want to draw is a simple shape. So we're going to draw like a rectangle, okay? So I'm going to use my ruler to keep things as horizontal and vertical as possible, all right? So first thing we're going to do is draw a line. I'm going to draw this thing about 2 inches. I'm going to draw it about 1 inch tall, trying to keep it as vertical and horizontal as possible. Like that. Now, the rules for vanishing points are for 1-point perspective is we're just going to be looking at one of the viewpoints up there. So typically 1, 2, and then a third one will come in later, but we're just going to worry about 1 and 2 right now. So the idea here is to use 1-point perspective like the sheet says. So you can pick either point. Doesn't matter which one. I'm going to go with this guy right here. I'm going to use my ruler to line up with this line and draw a very faint line connecting to that point. And then this point. And then the last one on there. So now what I can do is I can show you the simple rules. We've got height lines are vertical. Horizontal lines show width. And then our vanishing point lines show depth. Now we want to make this into a cube. So I'm going to pick a point right here. It doesn't matter where I pick it. And that same point, the rules will follow as well. Has to go from here. Height lines would be vertical. Width lines would be horizontal. And depth lines go to the vanishing point. Later on, I can come back in here and I can trace over all of my lines, and I'll end up with a 3D object in 1-point perspective. It's a good idea to do this in pencil first and pen second. So what we have in the end is going to be our rectangular prism or 3D object shown in 1-point perspective. All right. The dark lines are object lines, and these thin lines are construction or vanishing point lines.